In this video, I'm going to share with you my two favorite web hosting platforms and services that you can use, whether you're just getting started or whether you're a little bit further along in your journey and you need to upgrade to a virtual private server. Then I'm going to give you the exact companies that I've used. I'm going to talk about some of the ones that I've used and why I wouldn't recommend them as well. But let's dive into that now. And I'm going to start here with who I'm actually using at this very moment, and that is InMotion Hosting. I've used a whole lot of different services over the last few years, ever since I started out, and InMotion has really stood out to me for a few reasons. Firstly, because they're quite fast in serving their VPS, so and then also for a really great price as well, especially if you're paying a couple of years in advance. So that's exactly why I chose to go with them. I've been using them for a couple of months now and super happy. Their chat support is really good. Their email support is really good. They did free migration for me, even though they said they were going to charge. So always challenge that when you're moving any websites across. Ask them to that you'll pay 12 or 2 years up front if they will move all of your websites across for free. Generally they will, and yeah, it's just a really great price. So what I've gone with I've got currently 5 live websites right now. We don't get a huge amount of traffic, so we don't need a massive server, but we've gone for the $29.99 a month option, which you can actually get a little bit cheaper if you chat with support as well. So definitely give that a go and see what you can come up with. But like I said, super happy with everything so far. They did the transition across to the websites of all the websites and had no issues whatsoever there. So this would be for you if you are driving a fair bit of traffic to your websites. I really use VPS because of my summits. So anytime we do a summit, there's a huge amount of influx all at one time. You want to make sure that something is that your hosting is able to cater for that. It also just serves your pages a little bit faster as well. If you are using WordPress, or if you want to use a shared host and save a bit of money if you're starting out, they do have those options for you as well. However, when I was starting out, a company that I really liked is Bluehost, and I would recommend you start with them if you're going to use WordPress hosting or shared hosting, because they are probably one of the biggest in the world when it comes to that early stage business owner. And it's really the market that they try and cater for, from what I can see and what I can tell, at least anyway. So Bluehost is, like I said, I used them for years when I first started out. And the only reason I sort of went away from them was from a recommendation from a friend. I never really had a bad experience with them from what I can remember. Their support was pretty good at that time as well. And if you just look around everywhere, then Bluehost is always recommended in every top list of who people should start with when going for a hosting provider. So just to give you an idea of their prices for shared WordPress hosting, you're looking at starting at $588 a month, so super affordable for absolutely everybody. However, if you do want to go that little bit further and go up to just $10 a month, which is still amazing, then you get a whole host of other things that you can have included, like unlimited websites. So if you've got more than one domain, then you have to use one of those higher options anyway. So they are my recommendations on who to use. The ones that I don't recommend anymore, firstly is Cloudways. Their platform was just a mess. Like anytime I had a developer come in and try and do something, they could never find their way around. Plus their support was terrible. They made a lot of promises they couldn't keep, so I don't recommend them. The other company that I used to recommend, but I don't anymore, is Liquid Web. So Liquid Web, when I first got started with them about 2 or 3 years ago, they were amazing. They did absolutely everything for me. They saved me thousands of dollars when it came to support that they did, instead of me having to hire a developer. However, in just the last 6 to 9 months, really, they've been making tons of changes to tons of things. They've also, their support has actually gone from like a 10 out of 10 to like a 5 out of 10. So I'm not sure what they're doing. I think they're just making too many changes in their business, or they're growing too quickly and they just can't handle it. So it's actually become a pretty ordinary support these days, and their support team do nothing but just send you to articles to figure it out for yourself. And I just don't really like that. I like it when a support person takes control and they know how to fix something in 2 minutes, rather than you having to spend an hour trying to read through things and fix it yourself. So I don't recommend Liquid Web or Cloudways anymore. I've used them. They're both a bit of a mess at the moment. The only ones I recommend is InMotion Hosting and Bluehost, and you can go check them out with the links down below, or the links down below and the button down below, and go and check them out for yourself. And if you do buy through that, that is my affiliate link. I would be super happy if you did. Just help support this, help me support get more videos like this out to you. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.